first goal of a revolution is to create high school esports team network that every available school has access to. Currently there are two major networks, Play Versus and a high school sports esports league. However, Play Versus recently partnered with the NFHS, or the National Federation of High School Sports, State High School Associations, and this fall there will be a first ever official national esports league. It will allow players and teams to compete for their state title in at least 15 different states. We want to expand this league to reach every state and school that wants to have a team. Similarly, the HSEL is a private league that boasts the highest amount of schools that play it, but it is not partnered with the NFHS. Ideally, we want to combine these two companies' resources to reach more people in a uniform network. Our second goal of our revolution is to change the negative perspective on first-person shooters. Today, research and studies conducted often led to conflicting results, and the debate of whether or not first-person shooters should be played by teens rages on. However, people often contribute violent video games to causing school shootings, yet 90% of young males play violent video games, so it can hardly be the cause. Also, the Journal of Adolescent Health found boys often play video games to manage their emotions. 62% of boys play to help me relax, 48% because it helps me to forget my problems, and 45% because it helps me get my anger out.
The first reason we selected this topic was because video games are accounting for more and more viewers, and this is a very prevalent topic. According to a new study by Momentum Worldwide, a global branding firm, esports will overtake traditional sports in viewership by 2022. The second reason why we selected this topic was because there's no lower level of play for competitive gaming. The Variety article sheds light on the fact that up until this fall, we have never had a high school esports competition, and this year is getting a start in 15 states. We honestly wanted to see if it was doable to expand this network to a nationwide uniform network, and this is an interesting topic to us. The third reason why we selected this topic is because competitive gaming is a real option for an occupation after school. Gaming in high school could help people prepare for the scholarships more and more schools are offering, as well as prepare for the professional scene, where just like any sport, the very talented can make tons of money and develop a career. Sources of income include tournaments, sponsorships, streaming services, and advertisements.
Our first historical example is the scientific revolution. The scientific revolution was an era where new ideas were thought upon and considered. Former beliefs and stigmas were revisited and challenged. The lesson learned is that ideas should be revisited when they are a controversial topic. For example, the negative perspective of first-person shooters should be revisited, and we should change the opinion people have on them. Our second historical example is the Year of Revolutions. The Year of Revolutions 1848 was the year when revolutions popped up throughout Europe, starting in Sicily and spreading to France and Germany, Italy, and Austrian Empire. The lesson to be learned is that all the revolutions failed due to the fact that they were not united, and the commoners of one country cannot challenge the monarchy of their country by themselves. If they banded together, it might have been more successful. We need to work together and band together with people across the nation to ensure we have the support we need. Our third historical example is the Enlightenment. The Enlightenment was a time in Europe when politics, philosophy, and science were drastically rethought. New ideas were brought to life, basic human rights were established, and old ideas were challenged. The lesson to be learned is that former ideas deserve to be challenged, and an analysis of the mind can lead to a solution. Just like how philosophy, the reevaluation of the effects of the first-person shooters on kids deserves to be relooked at.